let everybody contribute. We are not declaring war. We are not that kind of people. I am not calling my Yoruba people to arms. I'm calling them to self-defense. I am telling them, if we allow this to continue, our Yoruba nation will perish. In the history of the world, whenever a barbarian people attack a civilized people, and the civilized people are enjoying their civilization and doing nothing about it, the civilized nation usually perishes. We Yoruba are not going to perish. This is modern times. We command the means to defend our land. And so that's what we are doing now today.
After deep and serious consultations,
mo kí gbogbo ojú tó wò mí káàkiri ayé, mo kí wa lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin lọ́mọdé lágbà nínú ilé yìí, mo kí wa pé àkúdédé àsìkò bójú ọjọ́ ti rí ẹdí odò rí bó ló ti rí lọ́dọ̀ tí yín ẹ̀kọ́ àárọ̀ ẹ̀ka àṣọ kúrò lẹ́ẹ̀kalẹ̀. A máa kú ènìyàn ọjọ́ ìsinmi, gbogbo ayé gbàgbọ́ pọ́jọ́ ìsinmi kó tẹ̀ tí kò jẹ́ pé èní lọ́sẹ̀ tuntun bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí í ṣe ọjọ́ Sunday ọjọ́ kẹrìnlá tí mi bá ṣí ọjọ́ Sunday ọjọ́ kẹrìnlá oṣù June ọdún 2026. Gbogbo àdúrà tá a ṣe ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lé ní pátá àwọn tá a ti lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì àdúrà wa gbà ọ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó sì já sàlátù lálọ́ agbára Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà tá a ṣe lọ́wọ́ àdúrà wa náà gbà. Ẹ̀yin tó sì jẹ́ pé ilé dìlẹ̀ lọ tẹ́ lọ ṣe oníwòyà àdúrà tìyín náà gbà. Lónìí mo fẹ́ bá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀, èmi dẹ̀kọ́ bàbá Banji Akintoye ló fẹ́ bá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àná ló yẹ kí n ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn, mo sọ mọ́ṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe lánàá pàápàá. Buhari nígbà tá a máa wò láàrin pé táìmù ti lọ kò níìdì ká sọ di èní ká kó wá pírẹsẹ̀ntẹ̀ lẹ́nìkan. Bàbá Banji pé ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí gbogbo wa ó ká lọ gbáradì láti defend ara wa, ká má jẹ́ kí wọ́n gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́ wa. Yorùbá nation kì í ṣe ibi téèyàn lè gbà. Yorùbá country níbí, àwa Yorùbá la ní ilẹ̀ wa lọ́lọ́run fún, a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. And aside from that, oríṣiríṣi làwa náà rí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí. Gbogbo tó táwọn Fúlàní fi wá pa ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí bàbá yìí fi jáde wá sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan ni wọ́n pè wọ́n, tó bá tásìkò tá a máa ṣó fídíò yìí á fi hàn wá káwa náà wò ó. Now oríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣi láti rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí àwọn Fúlàní ń dánwò, àìmọye agbénipa, àìmọye àwọn afẹ̀míṣòfò. Àwọn Yorùbá náà dúró ṣùgbọ́n kò dàbí oníkálukú wa ṣe gbọ́kànlé ìjọba, a ṣe pariwo ẹ̀sọ́ fún ìjọba kó gbà wá o, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kínní kan. Bàbá Banji ní everybody kó lọ take care rẹ̀. Àìmọye àwọn Fúlàní ìtàn ti mú, pàápàá jùlọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wa. Láìpẹ́ yìí ni wọ́n mú mọ́tò kan, mọ́tò yẹn bọ̀ ọlọ́lúmọ̀lù tó ti ń bọ̀ ṣáde kó escape lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n pẹ́lọpẹ́ kó dógùn state tí àwọn agbófinró Ògùn state tí wọ́n ta mọ́ra. Gbogbo drugs tó ń lọ gbé fáwọn Fúlàní ló wà nínú ẹ̀, ọta àbọn, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó lè fa insecurity ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ojúlalá kan fi ṣọ́rí làwọn gbogbo Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ dà nísìn. Ojúlalá kan fi ṣọ́rí làwọn ọmọ Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ dà nísìn. Tó ráwọn Fúlàní ọlọ́dẹ̀ ń ṣeun, Ọlọ́run ṣeun díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n rí wọn mú. Gbẹ́gbẹ́ kan fẹ́ rọ̀jọba ni pé kí wọ́n gbà Ìgbòho láyè. Ìgbòho sá eré gidi lórí pé báwo ni ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe máa jẹ́ ibi tí àwọn Fúlàní yóò ní láyè ọ̀pẹ́rẹ́tì mọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n báwa bẹ̀ àwọn ìjọba kí wọ́n gbà Ìgbòho láyè. Federal government, left to federal government, wọ́n ti fún láyè, wọ́n ti fún ní security tó lóun fẹ́. But the government àwọn pàápàá jùlọ Ọ̀yọ́ state tí nǹkan yẹn ti ń gbóná gidigidi, wọn ò fẹ́ recognize Ìgbòho. Government yìí ò fẹ́ recognize Ìgbòho. Tí Ìgbòho bá kún àwọn security outfit tó wà nílẹ̀, gbé ká tó mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ọ̀nà àṣì. Àwa Yorùbá lè sùn, a lè fò, a lè mọ ọrùn. ẹ wo mọ́tò tó gbé wọlé yìí sìn tó bá jẹ́ pé wọn ò rí mọ́tò yẹn indict gbogbo nǹkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àbá tó máa gbáriwo lẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ẹ jẹ́ kó fi mọ́tò yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹṣẹ́ lẹ́nìí ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
30 in the morning, a luxury bus with no registration plate was driving down through the Shagamu-Ore Benin Expressway. The bus had already evaded multiple security checkpoints from Lagos, but customs officers stopped it in Ogun State. What they found inside the bus changed the entire picture. The bus was intercepted after being tracked from Lagos into Ogun State. Inside the bus, the custom officers found 197 camouflage trousers and shorts concealed inside cartons, 5 two-piece camouflage uniforms, 32 pieces of mixed camouflage innerwear and tops, all of it military apparel with no authorization. And then the drugs. 154 parcels of Canadian loud was found. The synthetic cannabis strain showing up repeatedly across Nigeria's seizure reports this week. Parcels of Colorado was also seized. Total value of seized items 259 million naira. The bus belonged to a transport company, but it was being used to move contraband under the cover of legitimate passenger business. Those fake military uniforms are frequently used by criminals to impersonate security personnel, facilitating the movement of goods or used for wars like kidnapping and terrorism.
Àwọn Fúlàní yẹn lo camo, àwọn náà lo camouflage Air Force, Navy, Army, camouflage àwọn mẹ́ta ni wọ́n lò. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ dídí tí wọ́n bá nínú mọ́tò yẹn? Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pásù àwọn drugs tí wọ́n kó lọ fún wọn? Wọ́n ti fa ti àwọn drugs yẹn ti fà ní ọ̀gá NDLA lọ́wọ́. Bẹ̀tẹ̀ àwọn aṣọ yẹn ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ DSS. Láìpẹ́ ìdarí tí àwọn Fúlàní yẹn tí wọ́n kó aṣọ tuntun, aṣọ tó ń ṣẹ̀ bá wọn rán, aṣọ camouflage tọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá wọn tọ́ dálẹ̀ tọ́ fi hàn lórí social media báwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gba delivery ẹ̀ ìmí ni wọ́n tó ń kó bọ̀ yìí odidi bọ́ọ̀sì kan òun làwọn Fúlàní yẹn ń wọ̀ láti fi operate. Àwọn tó lọ kó wọn ní Yáwọ́ta ní Ẹ̀sìnlé l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ àwọn tó lọ kó wọn lù méjì yẹn yúnífọ́ọ̀mù camouflage army ni wọ́n wọ̀ trap làwọn aráàlú fi rò pé bóyá àwọn army ni wọ́n wá inspect ìlú tọ́bọ̀ pọ́n tó wá ṣíná fáwọn ọmọ àwọn ni òun náà wá ń wọ̀ jù ní sìn wọ́n ti wá sọ yúnífọ́ọ̀mù wa di yẹ̀yẹ́ bí àwọn kan náà rán wọn láti àwọn kan náà hèdè wọn láti inú àwọn tó wà níjọba àwọn kan ni wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn torí kí ni kí náà fẹ́ achieve kí náà fẹ́ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ pé àwa Yorùbá gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àwa dojú lálákànfin sọ́nù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ camouflage wọ́n mú màkàn náà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá yìí náà ni tọmọtọmọ lẹ́yìn nígbà máa tún gbogbo ẹrù ẹ̀ Fúlàní ni ó tọ́ máa tún gbogbo ẹrù ẹ̀ camouflage náà náà bá ń bẹ̀ ó ń gbé lọ fáwọn kidnappers tó la fẹ́ ṣe yẹn gbà ní bàbá yẹn ṣe ń pe àwa Yorùbá pé ká ṣọ́ra ká tètè mójútó ara wa ẹni tí gbogbo adẹ́rìí tó rẹ́dì láti jà fún wa gọ́fúnà Mákindé ò gbà wọ́n ọ̀pẹ́rẹ́tì lọ́ṣun wọ́n ọ̀pẹ́rẹ́tì láwọn stéètì tó kù kàgbàgbà Kogi àti Kwara kódà wọ́n wẹ́kọ̀ mẹ́ but ìlú ẹ̀ tó jẹ́bi tó bí sí gan tí ń jọ your state ní wọn kan tí gọ́fúnà yẹn fẹ́ fàyọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho wọn acknowledge Ìgbòho àwọn Fúlàní kan náà mú yìí a máa sọ eléyìí torí ká Yorùbá mọ̀mọ́ ká lè mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ ni a gbọ́dọ̀ dìra ẹwà ọmọ wa tí wọ́n gbé àìmọ̀ ibi tó jùtù yẹn lọ kíní kan sọ fún mi mọ̀ bí àwọn sọ ní fídíò tí mo ṣe lánàá kíní kan sọ sí mi lọ́kàn pé ṣé gọ́fúnà Mákindé mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ máa dá àwọn ọmọ ìdúró nítorí pé wọ́n fẹ́ kó pẹ́ táwọn bá pín pa àwọn ẹni yẹn tán wọ́n á lè sọ̀jọba lẹ́nu àbí kó pẹ́ dáadáa káwọn èèyàn lè máa pariwo Tinubu must go God must go wọ́n fẹ́ kó pẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn ti wá lose interest nínú ìjọba tó wà ń ta yìí kan tó tẹ̀wá ní wọ́n release wọn. tó dé mi ò mọ reason ẹni tẹ́gùn bá gún lẹ́sẹ̀ ló ṣe lákáláká lọ bá lábẹ́ ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ lọ́dà yín tẹ́ẹ̀rí solution sí ẹlẹ́ra drone suspension drone àgbélọ́ pé fighter jet ẹ ló máa dé gbà kan àfojúrí dísìn 7.7 billion 7.79 billion almost 7.8 billion àfojúrí àmọ́bí tó wà ẹ ló wà lọ́dọ̀ air force ó máa dé ní next week tí ń lọ bí ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta sí àgbọ̀ kan àwọn ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ti ń lo almost 1 month wọ́n ń lo 1 month lọ lẹ́rí yẹn àti gbọ̀ kárí àwọn àti gbọ̀ bákan báyìí ló ṣe fẹ́ rí o àmọ́ kí ni solution sí tó wà lẹ̀ tó bá dé owó nìkan náà béèrè ṣe bọ́ǹbà fún wọn ló wọ́n bá ṣẹ́tù ọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ bí tọ́rọ̀ dé ẹ decide láti má lẹ́yìn pé kàn sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ṣe sùúrù ẹ má wọrí we shall get all your family we shall unite with them very soon lẹ́yìn yẹn kò sí pé kẹ́ address press ok àwọn yẹn jáde wọ́n wá sọ̀rọ̀ kan ìgbésí àgbọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ́yìn yẹn mọ́ the governor refused to talk lẹ́yìn pé wọ́n kàn sọ fáwọn family ẹ má wọrí we shall reunite you with your family very soon ló tán ní inú gbótọ́mọ òkòkò wà ẹni tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bá jẹ lọ́kàn gan any solution tó bá profile ló máa mú nínú àṣọ tó bá ti rí pé jẹ́ new solution nílé òun kọ́ ló tún máa tako solution kan Ìgbòho ò tún dúró òun náà sáré kiri lórí pé báwo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe fẹ́ bọ́ ní o Ọlọ́run ṣàdá wa lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ babaláfẹ́ ìlú tó mú rí kọ ó bá kọ́ tó rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ gbé èmi ò tó bá jẹ́ mi èmi á ti padà sí Germany o àbí kí n ra wà ní ilé mi kí n ra máa dágbá láìfò olùfẹ́ ẹ̀bùn wọn láwọn òògùn ẹ̀kọ́ mẹ́ bàbá fọ́ lẹ́rọ̀ wa máa obi tí gọ́fúnà yẹn fẹ́ bọ́rọ̀ ní kíní kan ni àkọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ pé kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣàǹrà bí ẹ̀ ní ọkọ̀ bá ṣe wọ́n wìdá díẹ̀ ní pẹ̀lú gọ́fúnà yẹn o so if I were in his shoe I would just keep quiet màmá wò bọ́ torí pọ́ olóyè jẹ́ abiyamọ torí pọ́ jẹ́ abiyamọ tóun náà tó ń pè ní tójò bá rọ̀ bá ìgbà mi máa wò ta pé wọ̀ náà òjò tó rọ̀ tá à wà nù lé ọmọ yẹn wà nù gbó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tójò yẹn rọ̀ pa wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ o ó tún wá já sí kò jò la tó wáyé nínú òtútù aṣọ òun náà mú dání tán fẹ́ fi bóra sáwọn tó ń lọ skul àgàgà àwọn junior school tó ti kó wọn ẹ ní kàkànbélé yẹn náà ló wá ń di wọn látọjọ́ yìí àti short sleeve shirt nínú òtútù ọmọ òkókó tí yẹ dẹrẹ tí yẹ pọn ó wà nù wọn bẹ nínú òtútù yẹn náà bẹ kí ló ń fáwọn ọmọ yẹn jẹ àwọn ọmọ nursery and primary school tó lọ kó yẹn ọmọ míì lẹ́yìn tó bá ṣe oúnjẹ fún tán láàárọ̀ wọ́n á tún gbóúnjẹ sínú flask fún lọ sí skul wọ́n á fomi sí ìmí bisikíìtì àti yúgọ̀tì náà wà ní báàgẹ̀ lọ sí skul láti almost 20 something days ago náà kò ní irú ẹ̀ jẹ́ o kí làmọ̀ tán fún àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n jẹ́ ibi tán wà irú oúnjẹ wo làmọ̀ tán fún wọn jẹ báwo ló ń jẹ òun ṣe yó wọn sí àìtí kú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n Ọlọ́run ló bá wa preserve wọn so àwọn surveillance drone tán láwọn ra yẹn ká ló ti ń function wọ́n kàn ti mọ̀ pé bí báyìí o ó ní àwọn ọmọ yìí wà wọ́n á ti spot wọn wọ́n á ti rí wọ́n jẹ́ kan dùn àwọn Egbo ibíbà ní kẹgbà ibíbà ní wọ́n wà fp tó kú lẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ Egbo ẹni Egbo ẹbí báwọn náà ṣe máa ń wí ó tiẹ̀ máa wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sì jáwò náà ẹ sì jáwò náà wò kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ náà bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ́yẹ lè no rescue nothing ojoojúmọ́ lẹ́rù máa ń bà mí tí bá rí breaking news máa sáré wò kí ló ń bà mí lẹ́rù ni pé ọ̀nà májè àfojú wa kàńjọ́ kan pé kọ́ lọ sáṣìmọ̀ bá mínísítà sáwọn Fúlàní yẹn lọ́kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀nà májè àrílá burú kó ń gbàgbọ́ láyè kó lọ ètò táwọn Fúlàní yẹn pa is just too much Ọlọ́run bá wa mú kan nínú wọn wọ́n interview ẹ̀ nítọ́gbẹ̀ ní yẹn sọ kódà òun gan orí ẹ̀ ti yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ ti dà láàmú. Ó sọ débi pé òun mu ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn. Ẹgbọ́n kan tí màá yẹn sọ lẹ́yìn yẹn máa ní kán ṣó fídíò tí woman tí wọ́n camouflage mọ́ lọ́wọ́. This is the system tó ń lò. Oògùn olóró ni o camouflage ni o wọ́n ṣe ń tẹ́lẹ̀ tí bá rí wọn máa wò pé gbọ́dọ̀ ti rí uniform yìí. But all of a sudden I now begins to see the weight of a uniform yẹn. Àwọn kan náà rà tó ń rán fún wọn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àrò.
Known as Oro, confessed to sucking the blood of his victims after killing them, particularly when ransom is not paid.
I
have killed at least 10 persons. I don't spare my victims. Anyone who dares me, I kill them. And if they fail to pay ransom for any of my victims, I personally kill them and make sure I drink their blood. All my gang members are loyal to me. No one dares question my authority. We are all in the bush.
With glee, Umar and his lieutenant showcased their dexterity in stripping and assembling rifles. He and his gang fabricated this rifle locally. One of their victims, who was surprisingly released, narrates his ordeal. He asked us to conceal his identity.
They kidnapped my elder brother and demanded a ransom of 5 million naira. I told them I did not have such amount of money, so we negotiated and agreed for 350,000. They told me how to get the money down to them in the bush. When I got there, Umar carried me on a motorcycle, and after an encounter with other gang members, he told me I had been kidnapped. He collected the 350,000 naira, but did not release my brother and demanded 5 million naira to secure my own freedom. I pleaded with him, and miraculously, he released me.
Umar confessed that there are many gangs operating in the bushes from Abuja to Kaduna. Their stock in trade range from armed robbery to kidnapping. The police say the suspects will be charged to court.
Àwọn eléyìí láàrin protect ara wa against. Àwọn eléyìí láàrin sá fún. Ṣáwọn táwọn owó ìṣògbójúmọ̀ ká máa wò wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ wò tó sọ pé tóun bá pa àwọn victim òun á mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn. Ó lóun ò láàánú rárá fún victim. Tóun bá ti kú jí gbé báyìí òun ò láàánú wọn rárá. Wọ́n bá ti sọ owó máa pa àwọn dànù wọn adẹ́lẹ̀ jẹun. Ó tún sọ pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú, ó tún rẹ́rìn pàápàá. Kò tó ríro. Ọkàn ẹ̀ balẹ̀ bàjẹ́ rẹ̀ má da ọ̀hún máa fi wálẹ̀ láìpẹ́. Ọkàn ẹ̀ balẹ̀ débẹ̀. Aṣọ àmì lè rí lọ́rùn ẹ̀ kí ló kàn. Aṣọ sójà ló wà lọ́rùn ẹ̀. wọ́n ríro wọ́n tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kankan ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìkànnì àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ni mo rí. Wàláì àwọn agbófinró wa ń try o. Wọ́n gbìyànjú. Odindi commissioner of police ní Abuja. Ó dẹ̀ kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ nù. Gbogbo tí bàbá Banji Akintoye sọ fún wa ní fídíò tá a máa play nìyẹn. Gbogbo ní kálukú wa náà ká sì fi ara wa. Commissioner of police dẹ̀ kó àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Àwọn ọmọọṣẹ́ Open State ó dẹ̀ kó wọn lẹ́yìn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbanú gbó lọ. Wọ́n lọ lo days. Débi pé àìmọye ni wọ́n neutralize. Àwọn kan kú jí àwọn èèyàn kó lọ báyìí. Wọ́n pàdé àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn lójijì. Wọ́n dẹ̀ neutralize wọn. Wọ́n páyé wọn. Ètò sálọ pẹ̀lú gunshot. Ó sálọ gunwood. Ó sálọ nínú wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n gba gbogbo àwọn tó ń kó lọ yẹn wọ́n gbà wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ọlọ́pàá ọ̀gá tó ti di commissioner nínú igbó. Àwọn agbófinró wa náà gbìyànjú agbára wọn ṣe ká. Àmọ́ àwa náà dandan ni káwa náà ṣọ́ra wa. Ẹni máa parọ́ ló máa lórí olóòótọ́ wà bí ẹlẹ́rìí òun ó wà lálági kejì. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan ọlọ́pàá yẹn nínú igbó. Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ sí.
And we are here. We brought the area, the general area is called Pazi, which was under Biazi. We had our deployment here since about 4 days ago, and we've been after them. Yesterday we were lucky. Yes, we've been sleeping here. If you look at the vehicles, you will see mats, bread, and other things. Yesterday we even did a party. We slaughtered the ram, isn't it? And then we enjoyed ourselves. So we're happy being here. The kidnappers have been coming in from this area. We got a proper intel and we activated it. We came here waiting for them. Lock ran against them. We neutralized some and we've gotten some. They're here. Just yesterday to this morning, we got them. Some actually escaped with a bullet wound, and then the victims were liberated. They didn't go with any victim. We were able to liberate them. We got 2, neutralized 2, and then others ran, escaped with bullet wounds. As you can see, if they pick from Abuja, once you get to you see this lane leads straight to Kaduna. So they will be beating people like they beat their cows until they get them to a place called Kadaruko or Rijana and Co in Kaduna. So we have mounted here and we're going to remain here. We're waiting for them. Let them come. They'll meet us here. Happy being with my men while on the field, because that gives them the morale, that gives them the sense of recognition, and also to the effect that when they see me leading from the front, they are also ready to go with me, die with me, live with me, win with me, conquer with me, and return with me.
They are ready to go with me, live with me, die with me, and return with me. Ọ̀rọ̀ Akin lẹ́nu ọlọ́pàá Akin, Commissioner of Police ní Abuja. Àwọn ọlọ́gbà àwọn agbófinró wa àwọn náà ń gbìyànjú gbàgbára ṣe ká. Àwa Yorùbá àwa nídìí láti fortify ara wa náà káwa náà múra. Àwọn Oòduà World Congress àbí kí ni wọ́n pera àwọn tó jẹ́ ti Yorùbá, àwọn ni wọ́n ṣe meeting lórí ààbò ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n wá pé bàbá Banji Akintoye wọlé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi wálẹ̀ pẹ̀lú fídíò yẹn. Kádẹ̀ fi ti wá gbọ́ ọ̀kan tí bàbá Banji Akintoye tí wọ́n bá àwa Yorùbá sọ. Àkúsìmí ọ̀sẹ̀.
And defend their homeland. It is also an address to inform the whole of Nigeria that the day has come when Yoruba people will rise up to defend themselves. They all know what has been happening. They all know that our people have been killed, our women have been raped, tens of thousands of our people have been kidnapped, and so on. They all know that. And this is an address to inform the whole world. We Yoruba live in a large homeland in the Nigerian southwest. We've never created problem for any other group in Nigeria. We have been a land of hospitality to strangers from Nigeria and from any other part of the world. We have been a peaceful people. But since about 2009, we've been experiencing increasingly virulent attacks upon our nation by our Fulani compatriots from the north. They are citizens of Nigeria. They live in the Hausa homeland in the northwest. And somehow something has gotten hold of them to make them desire to overrun, overcome, conquer, destroy, break all the other peoples of Nigeria. And they have been coming to our land, creating trouble for our people, killing our farmers on their farms, destroying food barns, destroying hamlets and villages, kidnapping large numbers of people and demanding and extorting ransom, and so on. Being part of Nigeria does not put upon us the duty of accepting to live like this. And so we have decided, our leaders, our deputy leader in the homeland, our deputy leader in the diaspora, and their supporters and their assistants, various assistants, have put together a program that they have given the befitting name, Dasi, let everybody contribute. We are not declaring war. We are not that kind of people. I am not calling my Yoruba people to arms. I'm calling them to self-defense. I am telling them, if we allow this to continue, our Yoruba nation will perish. In the history of the world, whenever a barbarian people attack a civilized people, and the civilized people are enjoying their civilization and doing nothing about it, the civilized nation usually perishes. We Yoruba are not going to perish. This is modern times. We command the means to defend our land. And so that's what we are doing now today.
After deep and serious consultations with other Yoruba leaders, opinion holders, our Obas and grassroots citizens, we, the undersigned, with all sense of responsibility, now make this proclamation of a call to self-defense as a response to the acts of war perpetrated against the Yoruba nation. 1. All Yoruba people with democracy, resident and indigenous to the 10 Yoruba majority states of Lagos, Ekiti, Egbo, Oyo, Ogun, Osun and Kwara, and the Yoruba minority states of Kogi, Edo and Delta, are solemnly called upon to organize their communities and immediately arm themselves with any form of protection they can muster. Be it guns, machetes, Yoruba traditional power, etc., to confront the enemy in a deliberate and organized fashion as only the Yoruba can. There are 160 Yoruba local governments in Nigeria, with 1,885 wards and 2,779 hamlets, villages, small towns, large towns and cities. All were reorganized into defensible settlements with our youths as vanguards that must rise to the defense of Yoruba civilization, which is currently under a very serious existential threat. As a doctrine of necessity to preserve our ancient Yoruba civilization from sliding into extinction due to the activities of our detractors and enemies, the following actions are advised and mandated to be taken immediately by each community. A. No straggler, gatherer, or beggar is allowed on the roads, on the streets of our towns and cities, inner suburbs, villages and hamlets. No bowler, no straggler, no gatherer gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ vigilante bẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ APC, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ ìdáǹdè, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ UN, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ OPC 1, OPC 2, OPC 3, stop them immediately, stop them. Àfẹ́wé o. All Yoruba, all non-Yoruba, àwọn tó bá tẹ̀sí Yorùbá, non-indigenous, visitors and strangers in Yoruba land are advised to stay within their confines and locations of vacating back on Yoruba land completely during this period. There will be traditional purifications and invocations to purify the land. Àwọn sọ fún gbogbo ọba gbogbo ètò ìkọ́gbé ìrìn. We are purifying our cities, our towns, our villages, our forests. There will be traditional purifications and invocations to purify the land. This will be performed by Yoruba traditional rulers, chiefs, and priests in all the 2,779 communities of Yoruba land. Any defiant is warned of dire consequences if this advisory is disobeyed. No open cattle grazing will be permitted in any part of Yoruba land from this day henceforth. These cattle grazings are used as covers for the Fulani to perpetrate their nefarious activities in our cities, in our towns and villages. Any stray cow or cows seen will be impounded or shot at sight. The Fulani terrorists in all our bushes, forests and game reserves must vacate immediately. Able to do so, we have mandate our gallant Yoruba defenders, namely APC, Ireku, Yeren, Agbekoya, Idangi and Omoteku, to enter the forest to immediately flush them out since the police and the military have failed to do so for over 15 years. All stores, warehouses of non-Yoruba in Yoruba land must be opened up. Any Akabani warehouse, see, and we don't need stores, see, we will go there and open them up, otherwise I'm going to our land. They must be opened up, either willingly or by force, and search for dangerous devices and weapons of destruction that we know that they have them. All trailers and other large goods vehicles entering or leaving any part of Yoruba land must be forced to stop for a thorough search for weapons, hidden terrorists, and kidnapped victims. These vehicles are a major part of the nefarious range of crime endangering our people. All large gatherings of foreigners, who hold together without a defined purpose anywhere in Yoruba land communities, must be surrounded, vetted, dispersed, and sent back to where they came from. Àwọn kòtò lè tàwa lè láǹfọ̀ yìí ká má kan àwọn ọjọ́ rárá. Our elementary, primary and secondary schools must be fully guarded by our armed vigilantes and Dasi operatives anytime and anywhere schools are in session. We shall never be intimidated to close up our educational system because of terrorists. This is their intention. We must never allow that to happen. As from June 12th, no motorcycle Okada or tricycle Keke rider of northern extraction shall be allowed to operate anywhere on the roads of Yoruba land. Anyone who disobeys this directive will have himself to blame. Celebrating gatherings like night parties, night vigils are advised to be either cancelled or suspended. So we advise that you either cancel or suspend for now while we start this operation.
The first means that we have to defend our land is educated young men and women. Since the 1950s, every Yoruba child has been sent to school. And so there is no Yoruba person who is not at least a little educated. We are calling upon you in your towns, your communities, your villages. Get together. Get together, organize yourself into a defense group to defend your village, to defend your community, to defend your town, to defend your city. That is what we are doing now. Don't wait for the army to come and defend you. Defend yourself. Defend your villages. Defend your community. We thank these gentlemen for their candor. That's been candid. They are telling us the truth. Nigeria is a very large country. If we are waiting for the army and police to come and defend all of us, we'll be waiting for nothing.
Well, the solution is simple. And I think in the past days or months, we've been in the media, educating our people. And if you notice, majority of these attacks, our people kept calling on government, but no government is coming to their aid. And that is why we are taking the step now to go to all the nooks and crannies of Yoruba land to educate them to at least be first line of defense before we call for external protection if needed.
Defend yourself, defend our land. Security is a collective responsibility. It's something that all of us have to do. And that's why it is important for different ethnic nationality or different self-determination in Yoruba, for the leadership to bury individual organization identity, to bury our ego, for us to unite, solidarize, and work for the collective interest of Yoruba, but not something that will fester the interest or personalities of individual. We don't want individual profile this time around.
What I'm thinking this way is that, you see, the way Nigeria is going, even the leadership of Nigeria now, our president, he knows that Nigeria is already down, but he cannot say it out. The Northerners, they are making his government very difficult for him. And the way the Northerners are killing our people, kidnapping, taking ransom, destroying our farms. Farmers cannot go to their farms. And many of the residents, they are running away from their land. It's their land, it's not Fulani land. Why should they run away from their land? They come from the far place and terrorizing us here. We don't go there to terrorize them, so we must face them squarely.
Ìṣòro ńlá ló wà níwájú ìran Yorùbá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. A dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ dìde láti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí. Kí ni ọ̀nà àbáyọ náà? Òun ni pé kí gbogbo wa ká fohùn ṣọ̀kan, ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan, ká defend ara wa. Then ká pè fún òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Nítorí orílẹ̀-èdè tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà ó ti expire. Amalgamation 1914 ó expire ní 2014. So a dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí àjọṣepọ̀ Nàìjíríà mọ́. A fẹ́ dá dúró.
Ní ìwòye tèmi, ó yẹ kí ìran Yorùbá dìde kankan fún wọn tó jẹ́ pé tán bá ń gbọ́ Yorùbá wọn á máa tinúgbó ṣe rí ìmọ̀ràn mi nísìnyí ni pé kí gbogbo wa kájọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká wọn ọ̀nà gbòógì tá a máa gbà kọ ìyà yìí tí ó dẹ̀ tún ní padà jẹ wá mọ́. I use this medium to appeal to Ayọ̀nà Kakanfò and other factions that we should come together and unite. If OPC can come together today, no problem in Yoruba anymore. But we need some others. In terms of crisis in Yoruba land, the unity of OPC will forge, if you give us the power to fight every criminal in Yoruba land.
We as a Yorubas, we need to stand on one voice. We need to join out together to work due to the situation of this country, we need to join hands together to face all these Fulanis so that we can, all our leaders, all our elders, they can have rest of mind, and also our incoming generation, they will have rest of mind.
The solution is for the Yoruba people to make unity. If the Yoruba people have unity, Fulani don't have any power to invade us in Yoruba lands, and we know that we can do it. So the meeting that we are having today, we thank God for the successful of the meeting through our leader, Baba Pan, Professor Banji Akintoye, to make a unity within the self-determination group.
So please, we have to wake up the SDGs, everybody, because I don't think there is any way than for us to wake up and take action. But what I want, as I always say, anywhere I go, the Yoruba nation is very good. We want to appeal to the president to kindly help us to bring back regional system of government the way it was during the day of Papa Awolowo. You know, we take off our security, take off our development.
There is nothing we are doing inside Nigeria as Yoruba. Yoruba does not belong to Nigeria anymore. Unless we are deceiving ourselves, or we are afraid, or whatever is it that is the reason why we keep. Some of us keep saying, well, we should still. What else now? Having seen our people being slaughtered in public view, having seen our children suffering inside rain and shine, 2-year-old child, women, people who are small boys and girls in secondary school and primary school, what else do we need as evidence? We own this land where we are. And if anybody should come from anywhere and be extreme whatever reasons that they want to chase us away from our land, they want to kill us on our land, or they want to take over our land, is making a big mistake. He's joking. It will not happen. So, but you see, we are not going to make it by only words of mouth. We are going to ensure that scientifically it does not happen, intellectually it does not happen, holistically in terms of our traditional powers and what God has bestowed on us, it will not happen. So those are just the basics that I can let you know about our preparations.
Agede